Hello students, I am Dr. Sangeeta Sharma, your science teacher. Today we will be studying chapter 10 of your science book, that is light, reflection and refraction. In our previous video, we dealt with the in-text exercises related to reflection of light. And in today's video, that is part 5 exercises, we will deal with the problems related to reflection of light given at the end of the chapter. So let's start with the problems related to reflection of light. Here students, we must recall the formulae used related to reflection of light. And we have 3 formulae related to this topic. So the first formula used is R is equal to 2f, where R is radius of curvature and f is the focal length of the mirror. Then the second formula used is the mirror formula, which is 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon u plus 1 upon v, where f is the focal length of the mirror, u is the distance of the object from the mirror, and v is the distance of the image from the mirror. And the third formula used here is the formula of magnification, which is denoted by small m, and the magnification is given by h2 upon h1, where h2 is height of the image and h1 is height of the object. M is also equal to minus v upon u, where v is the distance of the image from the mirror and u is distance of the object from the mirror. So to solve all the problems, we have these 3 formula. So let's start with the exercises at the end of the chapter related to reflection of light. Here question number 2 asks, the image formed by a concave mirror is observed to be virtual, erect and larger than the object. Where should be the position of the object? Now students, here we are given that we have a concave mirror, and for a concave mirror we know that we get a virtual, erect and enlarged or larger image only when the position of the object is the 6th position, that is when the object is placed between the principal focus and the pole. So here we will see the options where the correct option is given. The first option is between the principal focus and the center of curvature, incorrect. At the center of the curvature, incorrect. Beyond the center of curvature, incorrect. And the last option is between the pole of the mirror and its principal focus, which is the correct option. So here for question number 2, the answer will be the option D. The next question is, no matter how far you stand from a mirror, your image appears erect, the mirror is likely to be. Now here students, we are getting an erect image and it is a mirror. So now for getting an erect image, we must recall all the things which we have studied in our previous videos. So where do we get an erect image? So we get an erect image in case of concave mirror, in case of concave mirrors, or in case of plane mirrors. So what we recall here is that in plane mirrors we get an erect image. In concave mirrors, do we get an erect image? Here it is asked that how far you stand from a mirror, no matter. So in case of concave mirrors, we get an erect image only for a single position. So concave mirror can't be the proper answer. For convex mirrors, yes, in case of convex mirrors, we get an erect image. So we get an erect image for plane mirrors also, and we get an erect image for convex mirrors also. So the last option, which is either plane or convex, is the correct option. So students, for question number 5, the answer will be option D. Let's deal with the next problem. We wish to obtain an erect image of an object using a concave mirror of focal length 15 centimeters. What should be the range of distance of the object from the mirror? So the first part is range of distance. Then what is the nature of the image? Is the image larger or smaller than the object? And draw a ray diagram to show the image formation in this case. Students, यहाँ पर हमें क्या दिया हुआ है? एक concave mirror दिया हुआ है और concave mirror से हमें इरेक्ट इमेज चाहिए. तो हमें पता है स्टूडेंट्स, कॉन्केव मिरर के केस में हमें इरेक्ट इमेज सिर्फ और सिर्फ तभी मिलती है जब ऑब्जेक्ट की पोजीशन पोल और प्रिंसिपल फोकस के बीच में हो. राइट? सो यहां पर जो पूछा है कि what should be the range of distance of the object from the mirror. So रेंज कहां से कहां होनी चाहिए? पोल से प्रिंसिपल फोकस के बीच में. अब प्रिंसिपल फोकस जो है उसकी पोजीशन कहां है? 15 सेंटीमीटर फ्रॉम द पोल, बिकॉज वी आर गिवन दैट F is 15 centimeters. So the range will be 0 to 15 centimeters, that is between the pole and the principal focus. The next part which is asked is, what is the nature of the image? So we know that when the object is positioned between the pole and the principal focus, the image is formed behind the mirror, and the images which are formed behind the mirror are actually virtual. So the nature of the image will be virtual, and as we know students that all virtual images are erect. So the image will be erect. And here in this case we know that the image is enlarged. That is the image larger or smaller than the object? So the image is larger than the object. So the answer to this part will be larger than the object. Then in the last part they have asked that draw a ray diagram to show the image formation in this case. Here I have shown the ray diagram for image formation. AB is the object which is positioned between the pole and the principal focus, and we have again taken two rays of light to show the image formation. The first ray of light, which is incident parallel to the principal axis, gets reflected in this direction, and the second ray of light, which is directed towards the center of curvature, again gets reflected in the same direction in which it is incident, because we know that the rays incident directed towards the center of curvature are incident at 90 degrees. So they will retrace their path. Now these two reflected rays are not going to meet in front of the mirror. So when extended, they meet here, and what we get is the image A dash B dash. So this is the ray diagram. So in this question they have asked 4 points and we have answered all the 4 points. Now here what is asked is, name the type of mirror used in the following situations. Headlights of a car. Now students, for headlights of a car we use concave mirrors, क्योंकि हेडलाइट्स जो होती हैं कार की, उसमें हमारी रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है? उसमें हमारी रिक्वायरमेंट है कि एक फोकस्ड बीम ऑफ लाइट निकले, जिससे कि आगे का ट्रैफिक, आगे की रोड हमें क्लियर नजर आ सके. सो हियर वी विल यूज concave mirrors since we require parallel focused beam of light in case of headlights of a car. So the bulb is located at focus of the concave mirror, and students, we know when the object is at the focus, here we have the bulb. So when the object is at the focus, after reflection we get a parallel beam of light. The light rays after reflection from the mirror travel over a large distance as a parallel beam of light. Name the type of mirror used in the following situation. For side or rear view mirror of a vehicle. And here students, we will be using convex mirrors. What is the reason? We have two reasons for using convex mirrors for rear or side view mirrors. The first reason is the image formed in a convex mirror is highly diminished, due to which a convex mirror gives a wide field of व्यू ऑफ द ट्रैफिक बिहाइंड द व्हीकल। यहां पर स्टूडेंट्स क्या हो रहा है, कॉन्वेक्स मिरर के केस में हमें हमेशा डिमिनिश्ड यानी कि स्मॉलर इमेजेस मिलती है। तो स्मॉलर इमेज मिलने के कारण क्या होता है कि हमें वाइड फील्ड ऑफ व्यू मिलता है, मतलब एक छोटे से मिरर में पीछे की बहुत सारा व्यू हमें दिखाई देता है, इसलिए हम कॉन्वेक्स मिरर्स यूज करते हैं। The second reason is that a convex mirror always produces an erect image with respect to the object irrespective of the position of the traffic behind। यहां पर स्टूडेंट्स क्या रीजन दिया है हमने, रीजन ये दिया है कि कॉन्वेक्स मिरर के केस में हमेशा इमेज जो मिलती है वो इरेक्ट होती है। क्यों? क्योंकि वर्चुअल इमेज मिलती है। तो इरेक्ट इमेज मिलती है यानी पीछे का जितना भी ट्रैफिक है वो इरेक्ट इमेज फॉर्म करता है, इसलिए हम कॉन्वेक्स मिरर्स यूज करते हैं। In the C part, we have to name the type of mirror used for solar furnace. Now students, solar furnace में हमारी क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है कि सन से जो एनर्जी आ रही है, सन की जो लाइट है उसको एक प्रॉपर पॉइंट पे फोकस कर दिया जाए ताकि वहां पर जो रखी हुई चीज है वो उस सनलाइट की एनर्जी को यूटिलाइज कर पाए। और इस तरीके का काम कौन सा मिरर कर पाएगा? कॉन्केव मिरर, बिकॉज कॉन्केव मिरर्स आर कन्वर्जिंग मिरर्स, दे कन्वर्ज all the rays of light falling on them on the focus. So here the answer will be concave mirrors, as concave mirrors are converging mirrors, they convert sunlight to produce heat in solar furnaces. Here we have shown a concave mirror and the rays of light coming from the sun get focused at this point. So concave mirrors will be used in this case. Now let's deal with the next problem. An object is placed at a distance of 10 centimeter from a convex mirror of focal length 15 centimeters. Find the position and nature of the image. Now here students, we will first write the things which are given, the quantities which are given. So we will begin with the solution by writing given. So an object is placed at a distance of 10 centimeter from a convex mirror. We have a convex mirror and an object is placed at 10 centimeters. Now here the object is placed in front of the mirror. So u, which is the distance of the object from the mirror, will become negative. The focal length is given as 15 centimeters, and as we know that the principal focus is on the right hand side of a convex mirror, so the focal length here will be positive 15 centimeters. We need to find the position and nature of the image. So what we need to find is, we need to find the position of the image and nature of the image. And as I told you students, to calculate the nature, we need to calculate M, which is magnification, because magnification will give us an idea about the nature of the image. Now here, to begin with, we will have to use the mirror formula, and by the mirror formula we have 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon u plus 1 upon v. On substituting the values with proper sign using the sign convention, what I get is, the value of f is 15 centimeters and the value of u is 10 centimeters. On rearranging, 1 upon v becomes equal to 1 upon 15 plus 1 upon 10. Right students? Now if I take the LCM, So the LCM can be taken as 30, 15 2s are 30 and 10 3s are 30. So this will become 5 upon 30, that is 1 upon 6. So on inverting, what we get is that the position of the image which is given by V comes out to be 6 centimeters. Now the positive value of V shows that the position of the image is behind the mirror, because all the distances which are measured in the direction of incident ray of light are taken as positive, and here the positive value indicates that the image is formed behind the mirror. Now what is next asked? So we have calculated the position, and now we need to calculate the nature of the image, and for the nature of the image we need to calculate M, which is given by minus V upon U. Now V we have calculated as 6 centimeters and U is given as minus 10 centimeters. So M is minus V upon U. So V is 6 centimeters and U is given as 10 centimeters. So on solving this, the negative sign will go with the negative sign and we get a value of 0.6. Now this value of M is positive and it is less than 1. Now the positive value indicates that the image is virtual, and all images which are virtual are always erect. Secondly, the value of M is less than 1. It is 0.6. That is, the value is less than 1. This means that the object is diminished after reflection from the convex mirror. That is, the size of the object gets smaller. So here the image is, we can use the word diminished or we can use the word smaller by a factor of 0.6. So we have calculated the nature of the image by calculating the value of M. Let's move to the next problem. The magnification produced by a plane mirror is +1. What does this mean? Now +1 magnification, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ स्टूडेंट्स? M की वैल्यू कितनी है? 1. M की वैल्यू 1 का मतलब क्या होता है कि साइज ऑब्जेक्ट का और साइज इमेज का दोनों इक्वल हैं. देयर इज नो मैग्निफिकेशन, देयर इज नो डीमैग्निफिकेशन. सो M की +1 वैल्यू का मतलब क्या होगा? 1 का मतलब तो ये हो गया कि साइज ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट साइज ऑफ इमेज के इक्वल है. पॉजिटिव वैल्यू का मतलब क्या हो गया कि इमेज जो है वो वर्चुअल है और ऑल इमेजेस विच आर वर्चुअल आर ऑलवेज erect. So here what we see is, since magnification M is given by H2 upon H1 which is equal to minus V upon U, so H2 is equal to H1 because the value of M is +1 and V is equal to minus U. So M is equal to 1 indicates the size of the image is equal to size of the object. Secondly, the positive sign of M indicates that a virtual and erect image is formed. The opposite signs of V and U. The opposite signs of V and U indicate that the image is formed on the other side of the mirror from where the object is placed. So this is the answer writing portion for this question. Now the problem 14 says that an object 5 centimeter in length is placed at a distance of 20 centimeters in front of a convex mirror of radius of curvature 30 centimeters. Find the position of the image, its nature and size. So to deal with this numerical problem, again we will start by writing the quantities which are given. So the solution will begin with given an object 5 centimeter in length, that is the height of the object is given, which is 5 centimeters. is placed at a distance of 20 centimeters in front of a convex mirror. So here students, u will become negative of 20 centimeters and the radius of curvature is given as 30 centimeters and the radius of curvature for a convex mirror is going to be positive because the center of curvature is on the right hand side of the mirror. Now here what we need to calculate is, we need to calculate the position of the image, that is we need to calculate V and its nature and size. In order to calculate nature, we need to calculate M, and for size we need to calculate H2. So now students, here again we first have to find out V, and in order to calculate V we will use the mirror formula. So the mirror formula is 1 upon F is equal to 1 upon U plus 1 upon V. Here we will substitute the values given by using sign convention, that is using proper sign. So here R is given, so this indicates that the value of F, which is equal to half of the value of focal length, so it will become 15 centimeters. So now here F is positive 15 centimeters and U is negative of 20 centimeters. So we will calculate V here. So on substituting the values, 1 upon 15 is equal to 1 upon minus 20 plus 1 upon V. On rearranging, 1 upon V becomes equal to 1 upon 15 plus 1 upon 20. On taking the LCM, here the LCM can be taken as 60. So 15 4s are 60 and 20 3s are 60. So this will come out to be 7 upon 60. So now on reversing the values, the value of V comes out to be 60 upon 7. So V was 60 upon 7, which can be solved as 7 8s are 56. We are left with 4. 7 5s are 35, and here we are left with 50. So 7 7s are 49. So the value of V comes out to be 8.57 centimeters. So V here is again having a positive value. Now this positive value indicates that the image is formed behind the mirror. Now we need to calculate. We have found the position. Now we need to calculate the nature, and in order to calculate the nature we need to find the value of M. We know the value of V and the value of U is given as minus 20 centimeters. So here students, we will calculate the value of M, which is given by minus V upon U. Now here for simplicity I will take 60 upon 7. So the value of V I have taken 60 upon 7 and U is given as minus 20. The negative sign will go with the negative sign and this will be 23s are 60. So the value of M will come out to be 3 upon 7 with a positive sign. Now here 3 upon 7 we can solve this also. 3 upon 7 means 7 4s are 28, then we are left with 20. So 7 2s are 14, then we are left with 60, and this will come out to be 56. So what we can take is, it is 0.43, 0.43. Now here the value of M is positive and the value of M is less than 1. So what does this indicate? The positive value indicates that the image is virtual, and all images which are virtual are erect. And moreover, what it indicates, since the value is less than 1, so the image is smaller in size, that is diminished. You can use the word diminished. You can also use the word smaller in size. So now what next we need to calculate? We need to calculate the size also. Now in order to calculate the size, the height of the object is given as 5 centimeters and we have calculated the value of m as 0.43. So what we can use is, we can use the value of m as 3/7. So the value of m is 3/7 and the formula here what we will use is h2/h1. Now students, we need to calculate h2. So h2 will be equal to 3/7 into h1, where h1 is given as 5 centimeters. So this will become 5 3s are 15/7. Then we can calculate this value. 7 2s are 14. We are left with 1. We'll put a decimal point. So this will become 7. Then we are left with 30. 7 4s are 28. So what we get is the value of h2 comes out to be 2.14 centimeters. Now here we see this clearly, that the height of the image is less than the height of the object. So we get a smaller image, that is we get a diminished image. Now the next problem is that an object of size 7 centimeter is placed at 27 centimeters in front of a concave mirror. Now here the size of the object is 7 centimeters. It is placed 27 centimeters in front of a concave mirror of focal length 18 centimeters. At what distance from the mirror should a screen be placed so that a sharp focused image can be obtained? Find the size and nature of the image. Now students, they have asked about the position where a screen should be placed. So this indicates that we have to calculate the value of the position of the image, because जहां पर बच्चों इमेज बनेगी वहीं पर तो स्क्रीन प्लेस की जाएगी. एंड इफ यू रिमेंबर कि अगर स्क्रीन पे इमेज फॉर्मेशन हो रही है मतलब इमेज जो है वो रियल है, और रियल इमेज है तो इन्वर्टेड होगी. यानी कि नेचर ऑफ द इमेज तो हमें थ्योरेटिकली वैसे ही पता चल गया कि रियल और इन्वर्टेड होगा, पर प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए हमें वैल्यू तो कैलकुलेट करनी होगी. नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट विथ राइटिंग द क्वांटिटीज व्हिच आर गिवन. सो फॉर द सॉल्यूशन, द थिंग्स व्हिच आर गिवन इज an object of size 7 centimeters. This will be taken as positive because the distances have to be measured above the principal axis. Is placed at 27 centimeter in front of a concave mirror. Now here u is given as 27 centimeters. This will be taken by a negative sign because the object is placed in front of the mirror. And the focal length is given as 18 centimeters. So f is given as 18 centimeters. Now here again students, the focal length is 18 centimeters, so we have to take it as a negative value. Why? Because in case of concave mirrors, the principal focus is in front of the mirror. So f, the value of f will also be taken as negative. Now we need to calculate the value of v, where the screen has to be placed, and we need to calculate the size. So h2 has to be calculated, and nature of the image, for which we need to calculate m. So to begin with, we will start with the mirror formula, and the mirror formula is 1/f is equal to 1/u plus 1/v. Now here students, the value of f is minus 18 centimeters and the value of u is minus 27 centimeters. So we will substitute these values and we will calculate. So 1/f, the value of f is 18 centimeters with a negative sign, and the value of u is 27 centimeters with a negative sign. On rearranging, what we get is 1 upon V will become equal to minus 1 upon 18 plus 1 upon 27. And 1 upon V can then be written as, the LCM for 18 and 27 can be taken as 54. 18 3s are 54 and 27 2s are 54. This is with a negative sign. So this will become equal to minus 1 upon 54. On reversing the values, the value of V becomes equal to minus 54 centimeters. Now we have calculated the value of V, which is equal to minus 54 centimeters. Now students, here the negative sign indicates that the image is formed in front of the mirror, and since the image is formed in front of the mirror, the value is negative, and what we know is that the image is real and inverted. Now the next thing which they have asked is, find the size and nature of the image. Now we need to calculate the nature of the image, and nature of the image can be assessed by calculating the value of M, and for M we need the value of U and V. The value of U is minus 27 centimeters and the value of V is minus 54 centimeters. So the formula for M is minus V upon U, and here this negative sign is by the formula, and for V we will write minus 54 and U is minus 27. The negative sign will go with the negative sign, and 27 2s are 54. So what we get is the value of M is minus 2. Now here students, the value of M is negative and the value of M is greater than 1. Now what does this indicate? The negative value indicates that the image is real, and all real images are inverted. And second, the value of M is greater than 1. This means that the image is larger, or we can say enlarged. Now what is asked next? We need to calculate the size of the image. Now in order to calculate the size, here the size of the object is given as 7 centimeters and we have calculated the value of M as 2. So we will use the formula M is equal to H2 upon H1, and here H2 upon H1 will be equal to minus 2. So from here H2 will become equal to minus 2 into H1, which is 7. So what we get is minus 14 centimeters. Now this negative value indicates that the image is inverted. That is, we have to measure the distances below the principal axis. So here students, we have calculated the value of H2, we have calculated the value of M, and we have calculated the value of V. So students, these were the problems related to reflection of light, and in our previous video we dealt with in-text exercises and today we dealt with back exercises. So here we have completed all the problems related to reflection of light, and now we are ready to study about refraction of light. So in our next video we will study about refraction of light. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.